So a lot of people might have a lot of questions in their spirit. You remember people that hurt you, people that did something very terrible, something very bad, and the scar is still there in your heart. And the question is, how can I forgive such a man? This man did evil to me. How can I forgive such a person? I'm wounded. There are people, when we begin to open up the things that are locked up in your heart, the atmosphere will change, because you have terrible hurts. People have hurt you, people that you least expected, that you have laid curse on some people. You vow that nothing good will ever come out from their lineage anymore. You curse them and curse their generation because of the terrible things that they do. Maybe somebody killed your brother and it's confirmed that the person killed him, and say that nothing can be done, you can't do anything about it. A friend was sharing with me yesterday how that some people came and stole his car, and he knew them, just newly got married, and they came and they pointed gun at him. He was a bad boy, so to say, and they pointed gun at him and they were dragging the car key. The guy said, "Oh, that's not giving anybody his key." They dragged and the wife now heard the noise and woke up from sleep. And then she came out and met those guys trying to rob the husband. So because the husband knew that even if they shot him, nothing will happen, they now pointed the gun at the wife. He now surrendered the key and everything, including his phone. He told me his heart broke, that he really wished that the wife did not come out. So later on, one of the brothers of those guys that came and collected his car now said to him, "After all, we took your car and you could not do anything." And he said to me that he vowed that he will never forgive them. He will do everything possible to ensure that these people pay dearly with their life. He said that no preacher will stop him from revenging. Now, this is the state of the heart of a man. There are people you can be legally angry based on the thing that people did to you. You can decide to be angry and never forgive some people. Most times you don't even know that you have not forgiven them. So even as I'm talking about forgiveness now as part of the lifestyle of anybody that found himself in the kingdom, part of the question you are asking is, what about this one that raped me when I was 8 years old? He abused me, he made mess of me. Should I still forgive this kind of a man? The kingdom where we found ourselves demands that such thing should be done. Forgiveness. It's painful. It's something that you'll be doing with tears in your eyes. Something that that is pain, hot in your heart. Some years back, somebody offended me such that even everybody in my family knew that this person offended me. In fact, they were all angry on my behalf. And me, I was angry too. I was angry. I couldn't forgive this person. And I'm a prayer person. I've tried to pray, nothing is working. And God was bringing this message of forgiveness every now and then to me. One Wednesday, the thing was so much, I decided to go and hide somewhere. So I entered bus and went to All Saints Cathedral to join their Wednesday prayer. I was in that meeting and they were doing praise and worship. I was joining them. When they are done, the preacher now came up. And the preacher said that the topic today is forgiveness. I said, what kind of manipulation is this? And that man started making serious emphasis on how that we needed to forgive no matter what. If you must make progress In God, you mustn't hold anybody, no matter what the person did. I said in my heart, you do not know what this person did to me. I cannot forgive this person. The man kept preaching. At the end of his message, he called for altar call for people that they have hurt so much, so badly, and they find it very difficult to forgive. People went there. A lot of people, they came out, and you see them wear fine clothes, but you don't know that there are hurts in their heart. They pray, they try to do spiritual things with God, but there is something hindering them. It is called unforgiveness. They find it too difficult to forgive. The pain is deep, the pain is large, the pain is mighty, but they can't forgive. You are sincerely offended. When they judge what happened, you see that you shouldn't be blamed for being angry. A lot of people went out, and the preacher said there are people that are still on the gallery there that refuse to come down. It did not take time. 5 people stepped out again. I say, of course, he has succeeded in getting them. I was there, hurting, burning. And the man now said that some of you need to go and locate that person that offended you and ask the person for forgiveness. I said to the preacher, now I know it's obvious something else is speaking to you. I now relaxed where I was, because I was contemplating. Maybe I should join them. And when he now said that, I said, I'm not part of these people that you called, because I will never, it's not me that will go. And imagine when somebody makes your heart bleed, and you are still the one that will go back to the person and ask for forgiveness. What kind of manipulation is that? I've not agreed to forgive the person yet, and you are asking me to go and apologize. It's not possible. I kept quiet. The man kept calling for what I call, until all the people that needed to came out. We are all at the altar. The man now said, in Jesus' name, wanted to pray for them. He said there is one other person that the Spirit is telling him that there is one other person. He now said he's at the gallery. The moment he pointed, it was as if he was pointing at me directly. At that point, I felt manipulated. I just dragged myself to the pulpit, and they prayed. And the following day, I had to borrow money and went on a journey in search of the person that hurt me. I couldn't believe that I did it. When I met the person, I went as early as possible that day. The person went for vigil. I waited. The person came back and I knelt down. I did not know what I was saying, but I apologized. That was when the person broke down in tears and started. I'm saying that it's possible that you are seated here and you have been joining us in bar, praying, kapan, papaya, but there is something in your heart. There is somebody or some people that you have locked up in your heart and you don't know how to forgive them. Anytime you remember what they did to you, the wound becomes fresh in your mind. Some people found themselves in a very serious relationship. Very serious relationship. Invitation card has been printed. They've even paid for some things. Every necessary arrangement has been done. Some things are in progress. People are expecting, are gradually waiting for the date. And just one morning, the sister woke up to a text message from the brother. He said, I'm sorry. I don't think that thing will hold again. I pray that God will help you find another man. Please, as you see this message, just take it as the will of God and continue with your life. Pray that the Lord will help you to find another man. People have seen this kind of text message. I'm telling you, it's better that they use gun and shoot you and you die than for you to get this kind of text message. And the person might be sitting down here now, listening or following online, listening to me, saying that part of the kingdom lifestyle is that you will forgive. And the person will be like, is it this kind of thing too that I will forgive? All the days of her life, she has declared your descendants as her perpetual enemy because you killed her. You shattered the person and destroy that man or woman. And you are saying that she should forgive. And the question is, should I still forgive this kind of a man? Your problem started the day your father died. The uncles around now started showing you what life it's like. You survive without the help of anybody, without anybody's assistance. They make life so difficult and so hard for you. And you are hurt. You are hurt. And every day the question is, will I still forgive this kind of people? You find it difficult. So a lot of people might have a lot of questions in their spirit. You remember people that hurt you, people that did something very terrible, something very